What is going on, my friends, my family? Latitude 22, bringing you guys another video, another multi-review. Guys, I want to say thank you. It seems like you guys have been enjoying this format because I noticed my views have been increasing significantly. I bumped up 2 subscribers, so if you are one of those 2 or 3 new subscribers, which, hey, that's a lot for me, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for jumping on. Thank you for joining us here. Like I said, you guys seem to be really liking this style, so we're gonna just keep going forward. As always, feel free to chime in if you don't like this style, and if you'd like to see the other format. I'd love to get some feedback. But let's just jump right into it today. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking. Let's start off. Whoa. My apologies for that. I thought that my tripod was tightened, but evidently it was not. Alright, so we're gonna start it off with some wrestling figures. We got a couple of wrestling figures in here, so let's kind of break it up a little bit. Start it off with basic Series 99 Aria Davari and Series 98 basic Tony Nese. Same style packaging. These are almost the same figures. You could see the various waves they come in. For this wave, I also picked up Ruby Riot, and I didn't pick up anybody else for this wave. And these are both first time in the line figures. So we got those. Very, very cool. Like I said, let's kind of just jump into it. Alright, so starting off with Tony Nese. Pretty nice looking figure. As far as basics go, I like the detail on the ring gear. See the star on the back, a little bit of gold right there, and a little bit of paint smudge right there. So up close, the paint probably not as good as it could have been, but I still like the overall look of the gear, and he's got the stars on the knee pads. Boots look really nice. Even the wrist, it's not really wrist tape, but it's like a wrist piece that's just kind of painted on. Face sculpt is good though. He's got that kind of cocky grin. He's got the little man bun at the back. This camera would focus. I think it looks really good. I think this is a really nice, solid looking figure. Aria Davari, basically same deal. Okay, you can see the face sculpt. Just says Davari right there. And then nice detail on the back. He's got the knee pads. I know Aria Davari is kind of wrestling in pants now, so this figure is a little bit outdated, but there you go. 2 nice basic figures. Just go over the articulation with Nese. We don't need to do it for both. Arm does rotate all up and down. You can go all the way around, actually. Moves out this far, in this far. He has a single jointed elbow, wrist rotation. Head moves side to side. Doesn't really do the forward and back. It's just kind of wiggling back and forth. It's not actually moving. He has the waist twist and the cut joints for the legs. And might as well not even having a bend on the knee. And then he has the boot swivel. So there you go. Like I said, obviously these are basic figures, so there's not a lot to them per se. But hey man, I think they're still really nice figures nonetheless. Let's kind of do another Mattel figure just because he's right here. Let's do Robot Man. I bought Robot Man loose, so I don't have the packaging. Really quick, let me know. Have you all been watching Doom Patrol? What do y'all think? I like it. I think they did Robot Man well. And I like Brendan Fraser. I'm glad he's kind of doing something. But all in all, I'm digging that show, man. I'm liking Doom Patrol, so let me know what you guys think. So here is just a plain, solid, bronzy body with the trunks that are just painted on. This is obviously a separate piece, but it is glued on. And you can see there is the face sculpt. I actually love the face sculpt. I think it's really good. I think they got it spot on. And a nice little feature, you can pop the cap off and you can see kind of the brain. Pretty gnarly. Is it supposed to go that way? Yeah, go like that. This is pretty gnarly. My one complaint here would be, it seems like he's just kind of permanently looking down. No matter how much I try to move the head up. And I'm kind of scared I'm going to break it, but he just seems to be like in this constant... Oh, there we go. I was wondering how long we were going to make it. But that's okay. There we go. I was wondering how long we were going to make it before everything just kind of tumbled down, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll just pick them up after. Like I said, solid figure. I like the shiny kind of metallic bronze paint. Articulation, the head moves side to side. We don't get a forward and back, unfortunately. The arm does the full rotation, moves out this far, moves in this far. Very similar to the Mattel Basics. Single jointed elbow, wrist rotation. Except he has an ab crunch. I think he's supposed to have a waist twist. It's really stuck, and I'm not trying to break it, but I think he is supposed to have a waist twist, but he does have the ab crunch. Hips move out this far. You can see he's got the DCUC gaping crotch pit. Kicks this far forward, kicks that far back. Single jointed knee, and he has ankle pivot and ankle rockers. There you go. Robot Man was part of the Imperiex wave. I bought him loose because I ended up just picking up Imperiex. I got him complete on eBay. He wasn't terribly expensive. All right, this next figure, we're gonna jump into some Jurassic World. Feel free to pronounce that how you would like. I'm not even gonna try to say that. Amargasaurus. Alright, is it just Amargasaurus? Maybe it is, actually. This is surprisingly easy. Alright, so there you go. Amargasaurus, I guess. This is some alternate pronunciations. There is the back of the packaging. You can see he's got the super head strike. Very cool looking. And again, it's just kind of the same packaging that these figures are known for. It's just kind of the open box, which I kind of don't like, because then I feel like, you know, you're just having people kind of touching it all day when it's sitting there on the pegs. People are kind of touching it with their dirty hands. I don't know, not a fan of that. Hasbro needs to, or I should say Mattel needs to kind of correct their packaging. But here we go. Here we have the figure. He does look pretty nice. What kind of drew me to this is his head kind of looks like a cobra. I don't know. Do you guys see it? That's what kind of drew me to this, or else I maybe would have passed on it. Looks like he's got the big fins going all the way back. And again, Mattel always kills it with these figures. All the lines and the bumps and the little creases inside the figure skin. Like I said, that's what really makes these figures stand out and just really makes them so nice. You have the Jurassic World or Jurassic Park seal of approval. And I like kind of the kind of forest green on the top with the little hits of orange. And then he's kind of got like a light, like a light brown. So color-wise, not super bright and vibrant, maybe minus the face, like the pink, and there's some paint there. And then the orange, but I like it. It definitely makes him stand out. And he does have two effects. So let's demonstrate them. So he has the head strike. And then he also has the tail. So there you go. The legs pretty much just cut joints. Pretty cool looking figure. Not one of the more standout figures. Not one of the... Like this, I don't think this is as much as an iconic dinosaur. Like this is not a super standout piece. But I still think it's really cool. And like I said, I like the big spines here. I think I called them fins before, but they're kind of like spines, like a Spinosaurus. It kind of looks like he has like a cobra head with the long neck. But very cool. I dig that figure either way. Also, guys, really quick, I know it's kind of stating the obvious. But again, if you're not kind of feeling this format and you want to see a specific figure, guys, just feel free to skip ahead to whatever figure you want to see. In the future, I might try to put like time codes in the description for each figure, but not gonna worry about that right now because again, you guys can just drag the little cursor and stop at whatever figure you want to see. All right, let's having a nice beverage. Next, I have the bubble, but it fell off, and I don't feel like getting up to get it. We have the Mego Invisible Man, which is cool because I don't have any Mego figures, but there you go, 8-inch action figure, 14 points of articulation. See the Invisible Man there, and then you can see that is the back of the card. There you go. Very cool. Like I said, I don't have a Mego figure. I kind of just got this one. Just I don't know. I thought this was a pretty decent Invisible Man. Because I know the Diamond Select one is really, really nice, but that figure tends to go for a lot on the aftermarket. And I just wasn't feeling the Invisible Man like that. Did have glasses, but now they're gone. I don't know where his glasses are, but I feel like he did have them. Man, it's like they really like just vanished. There we go. So as you can see, he does have glasses. Actually, just recently watched the original Invisible Man movie. I liked it. There we go. You have a hard time. The glasses are kind of hit and miss. Like I said, it's very, very difficult to get them to stay on. Now, another thing I kind of liked about this figure, I know a lot of people like the wrapped version of the Invisible Man. I kind of do not. Because I feel like the mummy is already kind of bandaged up. And I feel like this translucent Invisible Man is just really, really cool. Like I said, I really like how the figure, the head, it's a little misty, but you could see like even the hand is just completely translucent. And he comes with this little vial, the potion, which is a nice green translucent plastic. And then it's got the foam coming out. And then he's got the big glasses with the invisible head. I don't know. I just like this version better. I think this version just stands out a little more than if he would have just been wrapped up. Like, you know, if people are not familiar with the Universal monsters, they might see the bandage one and think it's a mummy. Maybe not, but this one just stands out as the Invisible Man. I think they really did a good job, and he's, of course, got the fabric suit, which is really, really nice. I think they really did a good job there. My one complaint, he's maybe a little bit taller than I would like. Like I said, he is an 8-inch figure. I'm usually more in depth with the 6 to 7-inch. But, hey, what can you do? And he's even got some nice rubber shoes. Not going to try to mess with the articulation too much on this guy. I don't even want to demonstrate because it's really finicky. And I just would really hate to break him. But you can see, like, he's got a bend in the elbow. The arm does rotate around the head, and the glasses are gone. The head does rotate. Waist twist in the body, and you can bend the knees and move the legs. Yeah, there you go, man. The glasses are AWOL. So we'll have to find those later, but like I said, a nice figure. Definitely a fun figure. Definitely a welcomed addition for the horror shelf. I realize sometimes when I say horror, I don't pronunciate it enough. It maybe sounds like I'm saying like a naughty word, but I assure you I did say horror. Alright, how about next we get into some Star Wars love. Let's do a Padme Black Series. You can see she is figure number 81. Then there's bio for Padme right there. Nice profile shot. Alright, so looking at Padme, I would say this isn't necessarily a good or bad figure. This is one of those figures that's just kind of in between. Sorry, just fixing my camera. But I do like that we have this figure. So I do believe this is the Attack of the Clones Padme. So she's got kind of like the white suit with the kind of cape. The cape is a hard plastic, but you can tell they tried to simulate like a nice wool or like a fabric. It didn't land super well, but I did appreciate that they tried. I do appreciate that they went for it. She's got the battle droid gun, which looks really, really cool. Yeah, definitely Attack of the Clones because she takes one of the guns. I do believe I could be way off, guys. I don't know. I haven't seen the prequels in a long time. And she also has this little kind of silver blaster. All the guns are just molded in whatever color plastic. That's fine though. I'm okay with it. The belt is a separate piece, and she's got a pouch on that side. And then a little bit of detail in the boots. Not really anything spectacular, like nothing in the boots to write home about, but they look pretty good. Nonetheless, face sculpt, spot on. And she's got the bun, or the hair tied up on the back, and the silver on the biceps. Alright, head moves side to side. We get a forward and back. I mean, obviously this is gonna, it doesn't really inhibit the articulation, but you can see if you try to move her arm up too much, you kind of just push this up more, which is not bad, and you could probably take that, you could take that off just by popping the head off. Obviously it's a female, so she doesn't have the greatest articulation, but she does have a bend in the elbow, which I can't even get to work, but you can clearly see it on this side. There you go. The wrist does rotate. She's got the diaphragm joint. Hips move out this far. She kicks this far forward, kicks that far back. You got the double jointed knee, which works good. And then ankle rockers and ankle pivot. Like I said, not a terribly great figure, but I think this is kind of like a must-have character. If you're into the prequel stuff and you're just kind of cherry picking, or I should say, or if you're just kind of cherry picking, I feel still this is the only Padme figure we have. And I mean, it's Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia's mom, right? So I don't know. I think it's a must-have figure, but you know, surely there's someone that's gonna disagree with me, and that's okay, man. We don't always have to see eye to eye on things. All right, we got not too bad. We're kind of just under 20 minutes. 6 figures to go. Like I said, I'm trying to make these videos not feel as long, so it's not like over an hour, so you can just kind of watch it. Personally, I like to watch YouTube videos at work when I'm on my lunch break, so I'm trying to just give you a video that you can kind of just sit back and enjoy on your lunch break. Anyway, moving on, we have the Ring of Honor Delirious from Figure Toy Company, so you can see it is a blister card. You can see back right there. Delirious. Very cool. This is camera again to try to give you guys the best possible view. Okay, that's good. Yeah, this is definitely one of the better FTC figures, in my opinion. You can see the entrance jacket, very glossy. The green on the belt and the inside of the jacket, just super shiny. Really, really nice. And you can see the nice detail on the pants. Little alien right there. Very, very nice detail. And of course, like all FTC figures, the gear, it's all soft goods, which again is just really, really nice. The face sculpt, I think is perfect. I think they perfectly captured that kind of delirious, kind of crazy face. Let's see, he's got the braids at the back for the mask, and they're just kind of, I don't think I should have taken those out, because, and those are, like I said, those are soft goods too. So very nice. They really and that's what I respect about FTC, you know, is they're really putting in the work to give us these really, really nice figures. I can't get them to go back into the body now, unless I was to take the jacket off. But I don't really want to take the jacket off. I don't feel like I need to take the jacket off. Like, you could see it is just a plain Jack's body. But again, very cool figure. FTC, just another big win with this. Don't want to try to pose them, because these figures, I find they don't articulate well. I've had a couple issues with these where I've tried to move the arm and I've snapped it. Not broke it, but just kind of, now it's all loose. And these figures are not cheap, especially to get them imported. You can see right there some rub off from the black strap, which is not good. So yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna do any articulation for this guy, because again, I don't want to tighten, not tighten, I don't want to soften up one of the joints and then I can't get it back, because yeah, these figures are really, really fragile and expensive. But really nice figure. Like I said, the gear just very nice and glossy. The shiny green inside the jacket looks phenomenal. Good job, FTC. I mean, you're really killing it. It took me a while to get into these figures, but really, really happy I did, because they're just knocking it out of the park. All right, I think next, I think we'll kind of, oh, excuse me, guys. Whew. All right, apologies for that, guys. I had to leave. My nose started to bleed, which is not really good. So next, we're gonna do our last kind of wrestling figure. We have the Elite Sensational Sherry. I do believe this was a Walmart exclusive. I could be wrong on that though. But there you can see the package. Looks very nice. You can see the back of the box. Nice image of Sherry. Little bio right there. If you want to read that, of course, you know what to do. And some statistics. I feel like I always say, if you want to read this, pause this now. But I feel like by the time I'm finished saying it, it's like you could have already read it, so I don't know why. Alright, so face sculpt, I would say they did really good here. For someone that, I don't think they could do the real scan, because she's passed away. She passed away, unfortunately. So I think they did a pretty damn good job. I like the sculpt on the hair. I mean, the crown, which I don't know if it's removable. Yeah, it is removable. So there you go. We're going to just keep that in there, though. And you can see the nice kind of glossy face paint. Just like Delirious, she has a nice robe, which you can take off. And you can see her kind of ring gear. So she's got the black pants with the purple stripe, and then just And there's the top part of it. It's really cool. Again, we're just gonna kind of keep this on. And like I said, I like that they did the soft goods with the robe. Mattel seems to be incorporating the soft goods more and more, and I think that's a really, I think that's a positive. So I'm happy that they're starting to do that. I hope they continue to do that moving forward. But big plus for that. Really nice figure. Articulation, the head moves side to side. The arm moves forward and back. Just have wrist rotation, no wrist hinge. Diaphragm joint. Hips move out. They do move out. Unfortunately, with the dress, you can't move them that far. The dress does cut off the articulation, but if you pull the dress up, you can get a pretty good range of motion. Double jointed knee. And then she has boot swivels, ankle pivot, and ankle rocker. You can see actually some nice detail on the boots to SQS. I don't know what that stands for. She's got some blue where the laces are. Yeah, if you know what the SQS stands for, feel free to let me know. But just awesome figure. Really happy to have this one and to be able to add it to my Hall of Fame shelf. So got it on eBay because, of course, we don't get anything like that here. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna take a quick break so I could use the washroom. You won't even notice. For you guys, you're not even gonna notice I'm gone, but it'll be like a couple minutes for me. All right, guys, we are back from a little break. Well, I took a little break again. For you guys, it's like 1 second, but for me, it's been a half hour. Moving along. Next, we're going to be looking at our friend and mentor for our Dragon Ball Z crew. We have Master Roshi. This is the SH Figure Arts Master Roshi from Dragon Ball. So you can see right there, pretty nice packaging. You can see on the back, see tons of different Okay, learn to talk. That would be good, right? You can see some different display options and some different stuff you could do with the figure. That's very cool, very, very cool. I love the packaging for the Dragon Ball Z figures, or the Dragon Ball figures, whatever. It's the same basic principle. I just like how the packages are so nice and bright and vibrant. All right, we got some accessories that we're gonna quickly go over. So we have the display base, if you feel you need that. It's nice to have, and it's got the extra hook. Not an issue of needing it, more so it's just an issue of it's nice to have. You know, these are not super cheap figures, not figures you want to have falling over all the time. He comes with the tortoise shell for his back, and you can see these are the little hooks. They just fit in like so you can have him wearing that as a backpack if you want to. There you go. These supposed to go the other way, actually. There you go, and obviously you just pop that on his back. There's a little peg hole right there. It's a little peg. It's not rocket science. I'm pretty sure all you big brain people could figure that out, but it's a review, so figured I'd talk about it anyway. So I have a bunch of extra stuff. So we have an extra head. This is his kind of pervy head. Yeah, there you go. We got some crazy hands. I don't know if I have all the matching hands. There's like a lot of hands. So, all right, so you got this staff holding hand for the right hand. We got two palm strike hands. I don't even think these are the same ones, actually. All right, we got two like palm strike hands or handshake hands. We got a lot of different karate hands. He's got the peace hand. He's got the finger pointing hand. Anyway, he's got 2 fists. Like a lot of hands, man. Come on, I'm not gonna go through each of them. Well, I did anyway, but. And he comes with the Dragon Ball. I think this is the 1-star Dragon Ball, 3-star Dragon Ball. Obviously, if you would collect all the Dragon Ball figures, you would have a complete set of Dragon Balls. I'm kind of not going to that length. Again, I'm just kind of picking up the ones I want for my collection. Yeah, I'm not super concerned with having a whole bunch of Dragon Balls. So there you go, hence the need for the base. Additional accessories, you can see he comes with his sunglasses. If you take the glasses off, it's just got his kind of normal head, which I like. I don't like the super pervy Roshi, and he comes with a staff, which of course is removable. And he could hold it in the right or the left. I just put it in the left. I don't know why. Does he usually hold it in the right or left? I don't remember. Not important. And then he's got this orange kind of karate shirt with the blue pants, and he's got the little blue slippers. This is a nice figure. I think some people were not happy with Roshi. I actually quite like Roshi. I think they did a fairly decent job with him. The only thing I wish, I get why they couldn't do it, but if they could have gave him like an alternate body where he was shirtless and he was just ripped, I think that would have been delightful. Again, I get why they couldn't have done that. It would have just brought the cost way up. But that would have been cool to have as an option. Maybe they'll make that as like an alternate Roshi. Who knows? Head moves side to side. We get the forward and back. Of course, the head does move, but the neck also moves. Arm moves in and out that far. It does rotate. He has a rotation at the top of the shoulder blade. Bend in the elbow. The wrist rotates, hinges. Got kind of like a double diaphragm joint. So you can see lots of posing options. And the shirt is soft on the bottom. So if you want to get him doing like a sick kick, you can. It won't inhibit the articulation at all. And then the legs do rotate. The knees do bend. Ankles rotate and hinge and pivot. You can do pretty much anything you want with those. Yeah. I know it's technically not a Dragon Ball Z figure. I don't care. I got it for my my Dragon Ball, my just overall Dragon Ball display. I really like this figure, and I think some people didn't. But I also forgot to mention I have the, looks like he's about to like nipple pinch. I just kind of thought that was funny. But yeah, I like this figure, man. I think for someone like Master Roshi, I think they did the best they possibly could, and yeah, for me, I'm super stoked to have this figure, and hopefully that's one you guys add to your collection. All right, next we're gonna do the Storm Collectibles Baraka. I'm gonna try to speed up just a little bit so you guys can go do something else with your day and you don't have to watch a 2-hour-long video. Unless maybe you want to. I mean, that's really up to you. Alright, so Storm Collectibles Baraka. I'm just going to move the camera up a little bit. There we go. We have our Storm Collectibles Baraka. It's a really nice figure. Really pumped to see. Well, we've had such, I think for me personally, we've had such a ninja fatigue that anytime Storm brings us a different character in the Mortal Kombat line that's not a ninja, I'm always super happy about it. So we have Baraka Mortal Kombat. See the side of the box. There is the back of the box in all its glory. Very cool bio right there. if you want to read the video, if you want to read the bio, of course, pause the video. Don't know what I'm thinking, but there you go. There's the other side. Bottom, top, Baraka's down. All right, let's jump into the accessories first. Get those out of the way, and then we'll look at the figure. The sword would just kind of stay in. Likes to pop out. There we go. All right. Accessories again. He has a good amount of accessories. So first we have the blade. This is like when he puts his blades together and he shoots a projectile in the game. It's pretty cool. Just a translucent, kind of bluish purple. It looks more purple, actually. If you hold it like that, it looks kind of blue, but it looks more purple at the front. Looks very nice. And he comes with some blood effects. Not really sure how you would use those. I guess it would show on the box, right? Maybe it would, but there you go. You get some blood effects, or if you want to put them, I think they would go on someone's arm like that. Yeah, so it's just like that, and it would look like he sliced their arm off. That's pretty dope. And then you get some smaller ones. And again, those are just a nice red translucent plastic. Alright, so we get some folded in blades, if you don't want to have the blade sticking all the way out. Get some alternate hands. We get extra holdy hands, which don't know why he has those. We get 2 sets of palm strike hands, or handshake hands, whichever you prefer, or actually whichever is funnier. And we get this alternate kind of smiling head. I really like with the teeth open. I think teeth showing is the way to go. And speaking of go, there goes the camera. But yeah, so some pretty cool accessories. Again, these figures always come with nice accessories, so nothing too surprising. Just get this stuff away. Tuck all these hands away, and I even took them out of the bag for you guys. Sometimes I don't do that. Sometimes it's not worth it, but you guys are worth it. All right, good at Baraka again. We already kind of looked at the face. I love the gnarly teeth, open mouth, open face, showing the teeth, and you can see where the blades come out. It's all very bloody. I wonder if it's kind of like supposed to be like a Wolverine deal, where basically like every time Wolverine pops his claws, it's like he's just tearing through his forearm or his hand. He's just basically tearing through it, and then when they go inside, he just heals. I wonder if it's a similar case with Baraka. I wonder if that's why it looks all bloody and stuff. But looks pretty good. Look as good if you kind of take the swords out and have nothing there. I'm just gonna leave that for your imagination. But yeah, it looks really good. I dig the skin tone. There's some nice black shading on the top of his head. The white for his shirt is nice. They painted it really nicely, or I should say they molded it really nicely, but there's kind of no red paint. There's no paint chipping anywhere. Looks just really good. And then this is a nice soft piece. And then he's just got some generic kind of black pants and some white Nikes. Yeah, that is Baraka. Articulation, head moves side to side. The head does move forward and back. The neck doesn't move as much on this boy. I think the ninjas did, but I don't know. Arm hinges up to there, and he's got butterfly joints, so gives you some extra rotation. And there's a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, which you don't get the best range of motion because the spiked collar right there. You can see some additional spikes kind of protruding from his forearm, so that's very cool. The wrist does rotate and hinge. He's got the full rotation on the diaphragm. Hips move out this far, kicks that far forward. kicks that far back, which is really good. He's got a nice bend in the knee. And then the feet do hinge. They do have rockers. And he does have toe joints. Very, very cool. Like I said, I like this figure a lot. Very happy that Storm is kind of done. We're done with the ninjas. We're done with the cyber ninjas. And we're kind of starting to get into some other fun stuff. And yeah, I think Baraka is definitely a really, really nice piece, especially for your Mortal Kombat collection. But very cool. Very dig. Very dig. I really dig this figure, I meant to say. Definitely one to add to the Mortal Kombat collection. And last, but not least, we have a bit of a mess here. Alright, so all my Predator packaging, they've all kind of fallen apart. So I'm just going to show you the blister cards for each to show you the bio. So we have our new wave of NECA Predators. We have Machiko, yeah. There's a bio right there. If you want to read that, of course, pause the video. And there's some nice artwork there, nice comic series artwork. We have Hornhead Predator, again, same deal. Bios right there. And we have Broken Tusk, again, really same bio, nice artwork. There you go. So yeah, we are gonna finish this video up. Hope you guys are still enjoying the video. Hopefully you guys are still with the flow of the video. We have our Broken Tusk, which doesn't stand. We have our, I already forget what this guy's called. Oh, my bad. So this is Hornhead, this is Broken Tusk, and then we have Machiko, who's the first female Predator. If I'm not mistaken, I think I read the Dark Horse comic, like she was raised by the Predator, so she kind of became an honorary Predator. I forget why she was there. Like, I think they killed all her friends or whatever. But this is definitely a cool figure. Very nice innovation for the Predator line. So just move those guys down. So you can see she's got the gold mask and she's got the hair. She's got the braids. The same style. Obviously she has, again, same deal as with the other one. She has a fishnets. But it's more... like it's more... I can't think of what I'm trying to say. It's more exposed in a sense, like you can see more of her leg here versus here. Maybe it's just because her legs are more slender. She does have boots and knee pads and shoes. Traditionally, the Predators don't. And this gun is really cool. I really dig the gun. Some nice blue paint, and you got some silver on there. She's got the little claw. Obviously, she's got, again, different from here, where it's a little bit different on the other turn, where like his chest is exposed. Hers is very much not. And then she's got the same thing, like the little shoulder piece with the cannon. Very cool. You can just kind of see her undies on the back. You can see her butt cheeks, which there you go. This guy's just wearing a thong. His full butt cheeks are exposed. So actually, so it's the opposite. She's more, if anything, she's more covered up. And you just pop the mask off, and well, I just lost the mask. Very disappointing. You can see the nice face sculpt. Camera focus. There you go. I think like the character, the girl in the first AVP movie, I think was like roughly based off of her. Because I think like that's pretty much what happened. Like she had just become indoctrinated into the predators. I'm just trying to find her mask. I don't know where it went though. We'll find it after. Yeah, so I think she was kind of roughly based off of that. Next, we have our hornhead predator, who I already kind of showed you. He's very exposed. You can see his butt cheeks. And he's got the silver armor, no shoes on. So I like for him because he's got the double claws, but they look almost like swords. They look almost on their own like swords. Like, see how much longer his claw is compared to this guy. He's got two of them. And then he has just this big friggin' katana, which is, predators don't usually come with swords. Pop the mask off and you can see why they call him Hornhead. Very cool. Very gnarly looking predator face. And I think the mask itself is really good. Really did a nice job in that. He's got the hair with the braids. He's got the sheath for the sword. No shoulder cannon on this guy. Something to note. No shoulder cannon. And unlike Machiko, he's got some nice kind of bumpy texture for his skin. And there's some nice brown coloring and some softer brown. So really, really good. Really dig this figure a lot. I really love all the detail in the arm cannon. Or the arm gauntlet. And then he's got kind of shoulder pads here. Very cool. Alright, so our broken tusk, and we'll kind of go over his articulation just to finish up. I would say this was maybe the best predator in the line. So you can see he's got this big kind of blade with some yellow paint on it. He also has the claw. Again, like I talked about, it's much smaller than Hornhead's. And they are retractable, so you can pop those in or pop them out as you desire. And then he has this other kind of blade. This one's more like a spear. This one more looks like a big knife or kind of like an axe. And this one's more like a spear. Either way, they both look really cool. And he also comes with a gun, which I don't know if it's intended to go that way, but I just kind of threw the gun around his shoulder. And you can see the gun does look really cool. So some nice green and silver paint on that. Can we pop the mask off of this one? I'm pretty sure we can, but maybe we can't. I don't know, maybe we can. It feels like the mask is really, really stuck on there. And I'm scared to break it, but you can see the nice shiny gold. And he's got the braids too. Again, no shoulder cannon. This guy's definitely more armored up. Doesn't have his butt cheeks exposed. So he's got the kind of green armor everywhere. It's like a nice forest green. And there's some black shading going on. So really, really cool. Again, same deal. Feet exposed. He's got the light kind of brownish skin. And then you can see it's like a xenomorph head at the front of his torso. Really cool. I have to reread the comic that this guy was in, but I think that's just really, really nice. And that really, really stands out. I think they did a great job with this guy. I think NECA did a really great job with all three of these predators. And really quick, if you're not already, make sure you go check out Jimmy Lee's channel, because this is his whole kind of deal, and he'd probably know all the backstories, and he'd probably know all about these guys. So make sure you go check out his channel and drop some love there. Drop some love from me to him. But guys, I think that is going to be it. I think, articulation. We'll just do it on this guy. So arms move up and down like such. They don't really move out. Yeah, even his, they don't really move out. Heads rotate side to side. We get a forward and back. We get the same deal as Baraka, the double diaphragm joint. Legs move forward and back. They do move out. We got a double jointed knee, but don't want to try to As you can see, it's got the double joints. I don't want to try to force it too much. But there you go. And then the feet do rotate and swivel. So like I said, just basic articulation with the Predators. But you know what? That's okay. They don't need to be super articulated. They just need to look super badass. And I would say these guys do. But that is it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. As always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe. Make sure you tap that notification bell, or else you're actually almost not even subscribed. And what I mean by that is YouTube is not going to show you any of my videos. So please hit the notification bell. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for my new subscribers and for my classic subscribers. I really appreciate it. Whether you just got here or you've been here since the beginning, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I hope you guys have a great day. Let me know in the comments what your favorite figure is. Other than that, have a great day. I will see you in the next video. And